Okay, I'm off for my walk now. I've got my mummy there. See you in a bit. Babe, knowledge is there to be shared. You do not have to be an expert. This is something that I've been struggling with recently. The fact that basically, if you've experienced something, if you've been through something, you are automatically qualified to talk about that thing. You're an automatic expert. That's how I see it. But this fact has been a little bit difficult for me to embody myself. I'm getting there. I think I'm getting better at the thought of sharing my wisdom, sharing my knowledge, and not necessarily being conventionally qualified in everything that I'm talking about. I hope that makes sense. So I think there's so much emphasis on having to be like, you know, having to go to school, having to do course after course in whatever it is that you are passionate about. And sometimes that just really sucks the joy out of whatever it is that you want to kind of share and talk about. And I think sometimes I've found, in my experience anyway, that the best people that I draw inspiration from, that I look up to, are not necessarily people who have qualified in that thing in the traditional sense, but like the fact that they've lived it, the fact that they've been through it, is enough for me to is all I need from them. Does that make sense? Like, life experience is invaluable. You can't go to school for life experience. You don't receive a certificate or a qualification for things that you've been through in life. And like I said before, if you've survived it, you're qualified to speak on it. That's how I see it. So everything that I'm sharing on my channel and through my coaching practice and with my Ayurvedic patients, well, in Ayurveda I'm qualified, yeah? I'm an advanced Ayurvedic practitioner. So I'm still in school for Ayurveda and I have a year left. But my coaching practice, I haven't taken any conventional courses, and I haven't been to school to qualify as a coach. My coaching, my approach comes from my life experience, from things that I've seen, heard, been through. I'm basically, I would consider myself more of a mentor. I have so much advice and wisdom of which I share with my family and my friends, and it helps them. So if it can help my nearest and dearest, the people that I love most in this world, then I know that it can help you guys also. I've been referred to many times as a big sister figure or like a best friend or an older aunt. However you guys see me, I'll take it. And so the world doesn't need more experts. It needs more people that are willing to tell the truth. And you can be a student and a teacher at the same time. This is something that really, it's getting hot now. I might have to backtrack a little bit. find a little bit of shade with this bush. So you can be a teacher and a student at the same time. Learning is a lifelong thing. We never cease learning. And I remember with my Ayurvedic studies, my teacher, she said, you know, if you've come to Ayurveda thinking that you're going to, basically, if you've come to Ayurveda and you're someone who wants to know everything and all there is to know about a subject and become an expert, then Ayurveda is not the place you should be. Because basically, Ayurvedic medicine is such a profound, deep, complex, ancient structure body of knowledge. It's a health system. It's the oldest health system in the world. It's 5,000 years old. So I'm never in my little lifetime going to be able to comprehend or learn everything there is to learn about Ayurveda. So I've got to be at peace. And there's another car, hold on. So I've got to come to terms with the fact that I'll only probably learn a fraction of what there is to learn about Ayurvedic medicine. But that fraction is going to be enough for me to help my clients, to help my patients. It's enough. I don't need to learn and know everything. And so I feel like that's the same for a lot of things that we all have been through and experienced and that we'd love to share with the world. And I just want to remind you, if there's something on your heart, if there's something you're passionate about that you want to share in whatever format, it could be through YouTube, through art, through writing, through whatever, even if it's not creative, whatever endeavor you want to embark on, and you have knowledge and wisdom in a certain area, share it. You do not have to be the master or the expert. You can be the student and the teacher at the same time. So don't worry about getting to the end of a subject or the end of your studies. Start now. Start sharing what you know whilst you're studying. Start sharing what you know while you're going through the thing. Yeah? And with my health as well. My subscribers know that I have rheumatoid arthritis, okay, which is a chronic autoimmune disease. So the mere fact that I have this disease gives me all the qualifications I need to speak on it, to share my tips and tricks, to share my story, to share my journey. I don't have to go to university and become a rheumatologist to be able to talk on it, to speak on it, because I'm living it, I'm embodying it. I can give you more real life advice than any rheumatologist could, you know? So that's where my Ayurvedic practice comes in. I want to be able to treat patients with autoimmune disease just like me. I want to be able to give nutrition and lifestyle advice to other people who have autoimmune disease just like myself, because I know what it's like. I'm going through it 10 years deep with autoimmune disease. I know what I'm talking about. So I hope that that has inspired you. If you're feeling a little bit, you know, if you're on the fence in terms of should you, shouldn't you start sharing what you know without maybe being fully qualified, do it. Go for it. Your story is medicine that someone is waiting for. And also remember that every expert was once also a beginner. Okay? Those teachers, those masters, those gurus that you look up to now were students, still are students. So sharing what you're learning as you're learning it is so powerful. And I guess that's my my little bit of encouragement for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and I love you all so much. I'm still here on the beautiful island of Korčula in Croatia, and get to wake up to this view every day. And who wants to go home from this? But you know, every good thing must come to an end at some point, so I'm soaking it all up while I can. I hope you guys like my tan that I'm catching. Okay, I'm so rambling now. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Big kisses. Mwah.